Okay, are we ready to finish up Victory Road? Because I'm not really sure if I am. I basically just need to do the second half of it. I guess actually at this point it's more than half, it's like 2/3.
They'll never be able to get past this cardboard cutout of a boulder.
I don't ever really remember this place as being that difficult. I also usually have more than a team of level 37s, to be fair. So, I don't know. My goal here is basically to get through without having massive issues. What is this again? Is this Sky Attack? Yeah. Like, why do I have this thing here? But, I do have some revives and stuff. The only reason I have these is because I wanted to spend my money before I lost against trainers in the last video. So yeah. Did I? Yeah, I guess I did. Fought you, and then over here you're the juggler, right? The final boss of the Mew glitch. God, that was freaking awful last time. I'm going to, have satisfaction in actually dealing with you properly now. Like, completely unremarkable trainer in every other sense, but yeah. I'm not sure why I'm not using Swords Dance, actually. Oh, come on! And we're off to a beautiful start into this segment. Good to know. Whatever. Yeah, I don't actually think there's really that much left, in terms of, like, just getting through the stuff that I wanted to get through, because I still have plenty of things left to do before the Elite Four, but most of it is going to be of the, grindy and, like, off-screen variety. So, I don't know, we'll figure out how this one goes. Am I just gonna, yeah, just lose my entire team to this guy? That's fine. That's what I wanted. Here, let's try out Sky Attack. Actually, you know what? Fuck that, Hyper Beam. This shouldn't probably die in one hit, yeah. Alright, so. Losing nearly half my team to some random-ass trainer. This is okay. Okay, what's that? Is that Mega Kick? I feel like that's Mega Kick. Yeah. Why would I want that this late into the game? I'm actually curious what can learn that. Okay. Like, what is Mega Kick again? It's like a base 100 normal move, something like that. Maybe a little bit more than that. It's just, I don't know. Seems like a little bit of a stupid TM to get this late into the game. Sky Attack was a little bit also, but that one's at least slightly understandable. Here's a Machoke. I still don't have one of these. I think I did for about 2 seconds before it evolved when I traded the Cubone for it, but that doesn't count, so. We have to catch this thing, and then catch the Moltres, and then I'll basically be good. Ugh. Alright. Is my team gonna die to a wild Machoke? No? Okay. And you're gone. I wasn't planning on using all my healing items before battling, like, any trainers at all, but that might be what we have to resort to here. Alright, what's this one? Yeah, those are just buyable. Like, I don't know why that's here either. I mean, I guess it's okay to get a free one, but, it's a little dumb. Okay, so reviving the team. And yeah. I see no reason not to use this. I'm just gonna be able to buy more later anyway, so why not? Okay, you inexplicably leveled up already. Let's put you in the front. What do you got? Let's play the prediction game again, because I was so good at that last time. I'm gonna guess that this is a cool trainer. And no, you're a juggler. Okay, so you're gonna have either a Hypno or like a, I don't think you'd have a Mr. Mime. Maybe an Alakazam. I feel like Alakazam's a bit strong for a random trainer, but he only has one, so... Oh. Frickin'... Okay. Horn Drill, go. Oh, okay. That was one hell of a substitute noise. This isn't an annoying animation. And this is my life now. I forget what Substitute does in Gen 1 that's different from normal. I think it just doesn't quite work the way it's supposed to. I think it actually doesn't prevent status effects or something stupid like that. I don't know. It's always been a move that I've just not really bothered with. I can see its competitive use. And, I mean, I've had excuses to use it here and there for other reasons, but it's definitely not something I usually go for. Okay, Tamer I usually think of as having like Arbok, Sandslash, and Tauros. I forget what other stuff they have. So I'm gonna guess Sandslash. No, okay. You might still have one. I was not thinking of Persian though. Okay, thank you for not using Slash yet. I expect you to use it on the next turn, though, so actually let's switch out and be smart for once. Okay. And Sandslash? No. Again, not something I was expecting. Then again, I never really expect Golduck, because it's not something I ever think about for more than 1 second. I don't know, like, is Golduck actually any good? I feel like it's not. It's just... I think the problem with Golduck for me is the fact that it never really had much of a presence outside of the games, and even in the games you don't really see it that often. Because, like, remember how, like, if you've not seen my video showing off the magazine, then you don't necessarily know this, but I've talked about it before other than that. Basically, like, if you remember how my exposure to a lot of Pokemon stuff was through the card game, and I got into it before the Fossil set was released, there were still some Pokemon that didn't have cards at that point. Golduck is a fossil card. I'm pretty sure Psyduck was also a fossil card. But Psyduck was also pretty marketable. Like, it was in merchandise and stuff, so I was aware of its presence. Where the hell is this boulder? Did I push it down a hole? I must have to do that. So it's like, I knew that Psyduck existed, but I don't think I really knew that it had an evolution. Or if it did, I wasn't sure what it was. And so, like, when I eventually saw the full Pokemon list, I knew that there was a thing called Golduck, but I didn't really know anything about it. And so, I guess, like, when I first saw it, I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine, I guess. And then, like, never really gave it a second thought, and here I am 20-odd years later, and I still feel the same way. It's just, it's always been... That sure is a water type that's in, like, every single game that I've never felt the desire to use because it just doesn't stand out in any way. Like, for me, just a pure water type, no dual typing, no gimmick, usually has to do something particularly special for me to want to use it. And, in the case of this game, I have a Sea King on the team, and that's because it's usually the king of unremarkable waters. So it's like, that's the only reason I have it here. And also that was, that kind of sucked. Let's pin missile for quad effectiveness and see how much damage that does. And I'm trying to think what pure water types I've actually, like, seriously used on a team before that weren't just part of me, like, using it for the sake of using something obscure. Most recently it was Wishy-Washy, but that one has a gimmick. Let's see, there's starters, of course. There's a couple that remain pure water. Blastoise, I've not really used since my original playthrough of Blue or Yellow. I've always ditched it in later games. Feraligatr was always my least favorite of the Gen 2 starters. I used it in Soul Silver, and even then I didn't evolve it for almost the entire game. I kept it as a Totodile. Let's see. Then there's Samurott, which was okay, I guess. And yeah, that's it for the pure water starters. Basculin I used because I remembered it being a pain in the ass whenever I had to fight a trainer using one. It was okay. I don't know, I'd have to have a whole list of all the pure water types. Point is, they usually aren't very exciting. Alright, so there's the Boulduh I've got to push. And the other people up here I want to fight first. Yeah, you. I'm gonna guess you have a Rapidash. I don't know what makes me say that. Because I'm sexist and girls like horses. Okay, 3 Pokemon. I'm gonna say Rapidash, Vileplume, and... Dugong. I'm hoping at least one of those 3 is correct. Well, here we are with something completely off the wall. And I don't really want to use my only Blizzard on it, so let's immediately switch and use Sky Attack for the most overkill possible. This is now a problem, because that's a 2-turn move. I don't think that's going to happen. Oh my god. Do you have any other moves? Okay. This I can possibly deal with. It's still going to interrupt my 2-turn move, most likely, but let's give it a shot. I want to at least see the animation for this. I don't think I've actually used it yet. Nope. That wasn't even the paralysis' fault, that was just it missing. What the hell is the accuracy of this move? I feel like it's at least 85. Oh my god. Losing to a Parasect. Alright, whatever, just get in there and frickin'... I'm making a lot of use of Pin Missile today. Yeah, I just paralyzed my entire... Oh my god. This is so stupid. Should have just done that from the beginning. Well, I was right about the Dugong, at least. Will she have a Rapidash? Oh god. Okay, it's at least burned. You, get in there and take hits for a little bit. And it uses Growl. I would love to understand the AI of these games. Because it's like... I know that when you're fighting, like, quote-unquote good trainers, they always try to use super effective moves, like, to a fault. where they will use a status move over and over because they think it's super effective. But as for other trainers, did they just choose them randomly, or is there any kind of reasoning behind it? And yeah, let's just go for Horn Drill. Hope it eventually hits. I don't feel like switching again. I like how I bought all these X accuracies and I never use them. And that didn't work, so... Oh, screw you! Is Brexit still alive? No. Okay, I'm officially annoyed. Let's try to just get a one-hit KO on it at this point. I don't even care. Okay, you're done. Do you have a Rapidash? Rapidash or Ninetales? I'm still leaning towards Rapidash, though. Chansey, okay. Not what I expected. And you dead. Or not. Oh, God. Oh, God, the recoil. I did not think ahead for that one. Next time I play through Gen 1, I should totally use a Chansey. I don't know when that'll be, but at some point. I mean, it's not... I've used Chansey before, just not in Gen 1. Oh, okay. And now we revive the entire team again. By that, I mean revive the one Pokemon that needs it. I really should just push the frickin' rock in the hole at this point, but... whatever. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. No, I most certainly am not, because there's a barrier here. What even are these barriers? Like, why is there this weird cracker that gets in the way, that goes away when you hold down a switch? I'm trying to picture what those would actually be. I know that they're also in the remake, but I don't remember what they look like in that. So I'm just gonna picture it as like this pillar of rock that sticks out of the ground. Okay, you know what? Frickin' done with these wild encounters. And what is this? Oh. I feel like none of my... no, actually, I think Snorlax can explode, can it? No, maybe not. I think it learns self-destruct, but not explosion. And I want to say it only learns self-destruct through, like, a obscure move tutor somewhere. Obviously not in Gen 1. Maybe through breeding, I'm not sure. Okay, so what am I doing? Just, I guess, this. I didn't think that I'd actually have this much trouble with Victory Road today. I don't remember it being all that confusing. And it's really not. I'm spending too much time wandering around, making sure I've found everything instead of just doing the puzzle and getting out. Okay, so now with that on there, I can get past the cracker. And that gives me the ability to, I assume, push a boulder down a hole. I think that ladder in the top left leads to Moltres. I'm obviously going to have to go there in a bit, but not going to do that quite yet. Did I just miss a puzzle somewhere? Like, ugh. Whatever, get you out of the front. You're my only 37 light right now, so... You're gonna have a Rapidash. Okay, I'm gonna keep the Rapidash and Vileplume, and the last one's gonna be... Raichu. Bellsprout. Okay, well I guess you just have the entire Bellsprout family then. I'm calling it right now, that is your gimmick. Because there's no reason you'd have a Bellsprout otherwise. Unless you're, like, a reference to the person that had one in the Pokemon League in the show, but I don't think you were changed between versions. So. And I died to a Bellsprout. Good. I'm glad. Alright, let's make use of that Sky Attack. Actually hit this time. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. I don't have a turn. I'm not getting a turn. I'm just stuck. That is a glitch I'm not aware of. Apparently, if you're in the middle of a 2-turn move and you fall asleep, you don't get control over what you do. That's really bad. Okay, can we be done with this? And now we're stuck in Wrap. But not for very long, apparently. Okay, yeah, that was kind of bad. Now let's try this dude here. I feel like these are the last couple trainers, so I'm just gonna use the rest of my items, I don't care. Don't even cur. Bloop, bloop. However, you just... whatever. Are you another juggler? Are you a juggalo? Or are you a cool trainer? Or are you like a Partario or something? Yeah. Why do I even bother trying to guess? I'm still gonna say you have a Sandslash. Somebody somewhere has to have a Rapidash. I don't think it's you, but I'm gonna say that it is anyway, just in case. Alright. Does this thing know Crab Hammer? If it does, I'm in for a bad time. If it doesn't, then I think I'm okay. Yeah, it does. I figured it didn't learn that until a higher level. Oh well. Yeah, I'm trying to spread the experience around, but... whatever. I think I'm gonna get everybody up to... Did not expect you to be a pure water trainer, okay. Or, not pure water, but, like, you know what I mean. Can we get in a horn drill in this thing or something? I don't want to fight it. Oh yeah, I forgot I ran out of those. Skull Bash is a weird move. I don't really understand why it exists. Can we get lucky and freeze it? Nope, because we can't even hit with that. Okay. You were not a good choice. You will die to any water move, therefore I will use you. Go. Double team. You can make it. This is actually working. And you probably consider Withdraw to be a water move, so you're going to use that for a while. That's fine. Sky Attack, do something. Let's actually see the animation of this move. Wasn't that beautiful? In later games, doesn't it, like, send this, like, flaming hellbird shooting out of you or something? It's, like, really over the top. And poison damage. Every time I see that Machoke sprite that comes in, like, all silhouetted, I think it's a Tangela, because it's, like, a big blob. Okay, there's the one that I pushed in a hole. Now we can finally move on with our lives. Whoop, whoop. Oh, gotta speed up this part of the song. It's so stupid sounding. I have a feeling that this is basically the end. Like, when I go up that ladder, I think I'm done with Victory Road. There might be one more trainer waiting to ambush me. I kind of hope there isn't. But, let's see. No, this feels like the end. So I still need to go back in for Moltres, but I mean, I wanted to heal anyway, so that's fine. How are you not an item? You're totally an item. Hold on. Let me... I've got my hidden item page open here. No? There's the hidden item, okay. Thank God. Okay, let's get way the hell out of here. Does this place sell Ultra Balls? I don't think it has any reason to, but I have a feeling it will anyway. Yeah, it does. Okay. Let's go ahead and stock up on as many of those as I can hold, which is not as many as I'd like, but that's fine. And, I'm okay bringing this team. I don't really feel like switching it up. Okay, let's immediately go back in. Because, that's the first thing I want to do, is go back to the place that I really don't want to be in. I didn't know that was going to happen. Okay, I guess that's why this is here. So... does that mean I have to redo the whole puzzle to get back out? I mean, I guess I could just leave through the main exit and then... or like through the entrance and then fly. I don't have a flyer with me, but I mean, I need to go to a PC anyway, so... whatever. I'll deal with it. So here's a good question. Why is Moltres just in Victory Road? Like, it's always been the thing that's not really had a permanent home. In Gen 1, it's in Victory Road. In Gen 2, it doesn't exist. In Gen 3, it's on Mount Ember. In Gen 4, it roams Sinnoh and is at Mount Silver. Wait, is it Mount Silver? I'm trying to remember where it is in Gen 4. I think that in Heart Gold Soul Silver, I think it's Mount Silver. I'm not misremembering that, am I? I don't know. I think that's where it is. And then Gen 5, it doesn't exist. Gen 6, it roams Kalos. So yeah, it just it has a different location every single game. Which, I mean, to be fair, some of those were obvious, like the roamers and stuff. Like, yeah, they move every time. It's like they move along with the rest of the trio, but like Articuno is always in Seafoam if it has a chance to be. Zapdos is always in or outside the power plant if it has a chance to be. Moltres just doesn't know where to go with itself. And also the show always calls it Moltres, which, if I understand correctly, is, I guess, how you're supposed to actually say the Spanish 3. I always heard it as Trace as a kid, so that's how I've grown up saying it. I don't know. Here's our either singing or in pain Lapras. I'm not sure which it is. It's one or the other. This is going to be a good fight. Again, I'm doing this purely for the experience. Like, I'm just... You know what? Fuck it. I would like my team to not all be completely dead when I fight the Moltres, so... get back in there, use a submission, hopefully don't die. Lickitung probably not going to have any impressive move. Oh god. No. No! Why? Oh my god. You know, out of all the team members I have, I did not expect Lucida to be the, like, jobber. The one that always freaking dies for no reason. Like, I swear, I've had more problems keeping that thing alive than anything else on the team. Please, just die. Oh my god. Please die. God, that was stupid. Okay. And final hidden item up until Cerulean Cave. Oh, and here's another item. Oh boy, it's my favorite one. And getting into an encounter right next to it. This Zubat getting a little bit close for comfort. Okay. So, start with you, get in, Paralyze. And then after that, I guess just throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks. I don't know if I need to fully heal for this, so I'm just gonna do that and that'll be fine. I did save, right? I feel like I saved. I hope I saved. Alright, so... Gotta say, looking a hell of a lot better than your red-blue sprite there. I've never been the biggest fan of Moltres in general. It's okay, but it never really impressed me all that much. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that worked out astonishingly well. But yeah, looks way better in this sprite than the one where it's just kind of like a derpy rubber chicken that somebody set on fire. So, remember how the other ones, Zapdos had a shitty electric move but a good flying move? Articuno had a shitty flying move but a good ice move. This one has Fire Spin, which younger me always thought was a bad move, but now that I know how annoying it is, I would say otherwise. And yeah, just regular pack, okay. So if we're going with Fire Spin as being an unimpressive move, then it loses in both regards. Oh, there we go. Alright. So, the obvious one is Flame Hidoo. I'm gonna go with something slightly different there, just for the sake of variety. And there we go. So let's frickin' save. Get out of this place. And, since I'm obviously not going to be doing the Elite Four in this video, and I've already... I don't know how long it's been recording, it's probably long enough at this point. There is one more thing I wanted to revisit before we really do anything else. But that requires me to run all the way back, so let's cut out the travel time here. Okay, so at some point there's going to have to be some massive PC organization. Obviously you don't need to see any of that, but basically at this point the only things left for the living decks are I need to catch another Sandshrew, and then I need to evolve a bunch of shit, and then I need to get stuff through the Mew glitch. And I plan on doing pretty much all of that in the next video. Right now, though, well, actually, I still need Nidoqueen. I don't know why I deposited it. I said I was going to do this a while back, and I'm holding myself to it. Get you back. Where are you? There you are. We're going to do some more Glitch City investigating. because last time I tried to do it, I didn't have surf. And it cut my exploration short in a few places, so I'm gonna just do a little bit of dicking around, just a little bit of cancer stand. So, let me remember how we do this. You go in, waste a bunch of steps, save, all that jazz. Yeah, text message, yeah. Let's not go in the building. In terms of other glitches, like this was... I said from the beginning that this was not really going to be a super glitch-filled playthrough. Like, it was going to have some, but it wasn't going to be like me showcasing everything possible. And that's mainly just because there's a lot of more complex ones that I don't know how to do and don't want to really mess up the game. Anything involving arbitrary code execution, I have no idea how to do. That kind of stuff. But, let's get that to, like, 50, maybe. Yeah, this is good enough. Okay. But, there are a few other things I was hoping to show off, and then I kind of learned that I couldn't do them. Like, for instance, there's a thing in Red and Blue where if you battle a certain... Like, if you have a Pokemon on your team that evolves with an evolution stone, and then you, like, get in a battle and level up with a specific Pokemon, it triggers the evolution. It's really weird. Okay, I think I did that wrong. Now I think I do it again. Like, for instance, if you have a Pikachu, and then you level up against a Growlithe, it evolves. And that would have been nice for this version, because I think that probably would have overridden the, like, refusing the Thunderstone thing, but it doesn't work in yellow, so I can't do it. Other than that, I don't really know if there were any major ones I wanted to show off, but, whatever. So, we're gonna try here, because I seem to remember this giving a pretty good glitch city. I don't think it specifically has to be on the coast there, but that's how I did it as a kid. Yeah, I remember this one. Okay, so we can walk into the doors, but they don't do anything. Now, we're going to want to pause and unpause a lot, because I seem to remember this place... Yeah, it does that. Every once in a while, it just kind of turns out that you're on water. Or, like, the landscape just generally changes. And I would not be able to tell you why. So apparently this is water here. Okay, well, that didn't lead much of anywhere. Let's go back. How about if I go up here? I wish you could surf without having to go into the menu. It would be nice. Okay, that doesn't go anywhere. Am I stuck now? I don't know how I got here. Yeah, it looks like I'm stuck. Alright, let's try that one again, but going right this time. Because, like I said, I do remember this one being fairly big. And, I have a page open to the side here that goes over a few specific glitch cities. Apparently... Which is the one? Apparently Route 13 gives a weird one in yellow. I might have already seen that one, I don't remember. But we'll give that a shot after this. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay. Please, thank you. That worked out well. Okay, so let's go right this time. Got some random squares of water, always nice. Okay, I guess there wasn't anything too interesting over in this direction. It's always hard to tell what random blocks of garbage you can walk into and what you can't. Looks like usually if it's just numbers, then you can go in that. If it's numbers and also some other shit... Oh, okay, now I'm just completely... No? I was completely surrounded by water, and then it changed. Can I go back this way? No? I'd like to see what happens when the entire map turns into water, if I can just... If I can, like, surf through that, and if anything weird happens. So we're gonna try this one more time. It doesn't take that long to get there, so... Hopefully this is not completely boring. I find it interesting, at least. Born too late to explore the world, born too early to explore the universe, but born just the right time to explore Glitch City. Okay, let's do this. No? No? Okay. I guess not. That's a shame. Okay, so we're at 13. I don't think I gave myself nearly enough steps to get there, because 13 is... Yeah... If I can get through all of Route 11 in 50 steps, there's no way. I'm gonna have to redo it. Yeah, no. Okay, where does this lead? It just goes out of Diglett's Cave, I guess. Okay. Well, I guess we'll have to redo the setup. That's not so bad. If we've already seen the Route 13 Glitch City, then this is going to be a little bit disappointing, but I mean, it's not like I'll remember anyway. I don't think any of them have a particularly memorable layout that will stand out in my mind for years to come. It's usually just a pile of shit. I do remember the one with the Forest of Nines. People seem to enjoy that metaphor. It's not a metaphor. What would you call that? Just terminology, I guess. I don't know why I said metaphor. And now we do this shit again. Okay. Let's try this one more time. 200 should be good enough. At least I hope so. It's always kind of hard to tell. But anyway, this is still Route 11. Or no, this is 12, I mean. 13 should be... I think I've hit the transition. This should be 13. Yeah, okay. So, according to Bulbapedia, after leaving the gate, the player will be transported to a glitch city. Any move... Well, I guess I won't spoil it. Let's see. Good. Good to know. Alright, now... Yup. Now we're just in Sabrina's gym. For some reason. And there's more to it. Don't you worry. I just have to find my way out of here. Also, I did get a comment saying that you should always go left or right instead of up or down. But, too bad. Okay, now we're in a different one. So I'm gonna go ahead and save. Okay, let's see, what can we do here? I don't have anything with cut with me right now, so I can't cut that tree. If I walk left, it looks like I'll get stuck. So... can't read the signs. No, no, just stuck in a bunch of garbage. Okay. Let's see if I can move left. I don't think I can. Oh, yeah, I mean, I can get stuck. That is definitely a thing I can do. Okay, I guess this one was a little bit limited, but I do like how it went from one to another. That was pretty good. And let's do one more. Yeah, oh wait, I already saved in here. I won't actually show this one, I'll just mention it. It says that if you do it in Rock Tunnel, then the darkness effect carries into the Safari Zone. But, I guess it gets rid of the darkness after you do that. But yeah, it recommends 13, Rock Tunnel, 20, which is the one I just did. Let's see, 17, that's the one where you're stuck on the bike. Yeah. But yeah, I think we're good. So, just, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one here. I think just for the sake of showing it off, I'm going to, after I reorganize the PC and everything here, I'll actually show the entire contents of the PC, just so you can see what I still have left to get. And next video is going to be something. I think I've already said what it's going to involve, but it's going to be something alright. So anyway, here's the complete collection of everything I have so far. Just going to kind of scroll through this and point out what I don't have. If it's something that I haven't caught, it goes without saying that it needs to be gotten with Mew Glitch, so I'm not going to bother saying that every time. So, need 2 more Bulbasaurs, evolve 2 of those. Same thing for Charmander, same thing for Squirtle, except I already have the Blastoise, which is good. Don't have Butterfree yet. Don't have any of the Weedle family. Need to evolve this. I don't know if I really need to point out the evolutions also. That's fine, whatever. Just scrolling down here. This second box is mostly full. I just need to evolve a bunch of stuff. That's pretty much it. Same thing here. Gotta love pastry and ointment. They're always the best. I need to get an Alakazam. I think that's about it for this section. Really, there's not that many things I'm missing. Let's see. I need coughing and wheezing. They go in between here. And that's almost it up until the end. And then I need Kabuto and Kabutops. Still need to get duplicates of the birds. I'll worry about that at some point. And then just Mewtwo and Mew, which I'm not getting until after the Elite Four anyway. So yeah, really not a whole lot. The only stuff I need to Mew Glitch in specifically is 2 more Bulbasaurs, 2 more Charmanders, 1 more Squirtle, 3 Weedles. Let's see. Alakazam. Coughing and Wheezing. Kabuto and Kabutops. Duplicate birds, and then duplicate Mewtwo, and then 2 Mews. So it's still enough to be annoying, but it's not actually as many as I thought, so hopefully I'll be able to get all that done next time without too much stress, but we'll see, I guess. Anyway, abrupt end.
つまり赤と青がこんな風にものすごい速さで入れ替わっていたんですね。
I know there are 150 Pokémon out there, but is there really one more adorable than Pikachu? I don't think so.